Welcome to Gold Digger TV. I am your host, Tina Lee Jones, and you are watching episode number 2 of Gold Digger Approved, honey. We are interviewing women who are Gold Digger Approved, who are going out there getting it, making their dreams happen, making it come true, doing the doggone thing, moving and shaking, okay, and breaking down barriers. And today we have Stephanie Caudle, okay? She is a freelance expert, okay? She just started freelancing, okay? She just started freelancing a few months ago, and she's already thebomb.com. She's already popping in them freelance street, and she's gonna give you a few nuggets today, huh? Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing today?
Hey Tina, how are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for being on Gold Digger Approved, honey, episode number 2.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
We're excited to have you because, honey, apparently, they've been waiting on this interview because even on Instagram, they were just liking like crazy. So y'all come through, show some love, give some heart love because the girl is about to give you some nuggets, okay? So, in just a short amount of time, you become a freelance expert, okay? A freelance expert. And first of all, how did you get into freelancing? How did you get into it?
Okay, so I've been freelancing for, almost 10 years now, but I just actually jumped into freelancing full time in November. I actually got into freelancing in November when I was laid off of my job in public relations, and so I really saw that as an opportunity for me to really pursue my dreams. I had been the side hustler, like many of you probably watching, and even though side hustling was a lot of fun and I enjoyed being able to have that additional income coming in, I was really excited about the opportunity to be able to jump into freelancing full time. And so ever since then, it's just been an exciting journey.
Wonderful. So basically, you were forced into freelancing.
Girl, yes, I was forced into freelancing. And the thing is, I have to be completely honest with you. For months, I had it on my heart that I wanted to do freelancing full time. And, I was bringing in the income to be able to do it full time, but I was afraid. And so something kept telling me to step out on faith and do it. But like most people, I was afraid to because I didn't have everything all together like I thought I should in order to have a business. And then, God allowed me to lose my job. And it's just you know what, Stephanie? Since you wouldn't step on faith like I told you to, I'm going to push you into it, and you're going to be able to see how this is going to work out for you without your help.
Wow,
so,
wow.
Definitely.
Sometimes, when God try to give you that warning, hey, it's time for you to go. I need you to go do what I told you to do.
Sure.
He'll push you out that nest, out of that comfort zone, and then you're forced, to, basically learn and just get it. You're forced to learn skills that you didn't even know you had. So basically, that was your situation, which I know in this type of economy, so many people, so many women are forced into freelancing because they've lost their jobs, they've been laid off their jobs, or, they just step out on faith. You were supposed to do it, but God forced you to do it. But anyway, we're happy because you're here now on Gold Digger TV.
Yes, and I'm so thankful to be here. But, let me share this with you. The crazy thing is that I remember very vividly a few weeks before I was laid off my job, and I was doing PR, and at the time I had about 50 clients, and I was so overwhelmed, I was so stressed, and I remember, and I cannot make this up, I actually had a dream that I got laid off of my job, and so I saw, and I kept telling people, I'm about to lose my job, and people were like, okay, Steph, it's just a dream, and I'm like, no, whenever I have dreams, I know that things are about to shift, things are about to change, and that's not being deep, but that's just my gift. God gives me warnings, and so I had a dream, and so I knew that I was gonna lose my job, but I was still afraid to step out on faith and do it. But what I can say is the day that I lost my job, literally that day I started freelancing. I was like, you know what? Let me go start finding clients. Let me do this. Let me do that. That same day. And the day that I lost my job and started freelancing is the day that I found the most peace I have ever had in my entire career.
Oh, girl, what? Oh, my goodness. You saying something. Because so many, I mean, because I've been there. Like you're on a job and all you're doing is just spinning the wheel. You're just spinning the wheel. You're unhappy. You clocking in at this time. You clocking out at this time. Sometimes you overworked. You underpaid. They don't appreciate you. They want to give you a raise, and then they wonder why you have an attitude in the office. So that's why I'm so glad you're here, because there's so many women who have stepped out on faith as bloggers, freelancers, doing so many things, and I'm so glad you can offer some nuggets. So, during your freelancing, your short-lived freelancing career so far, you also created the blackgirlgroup.com. Now, talk about the blackgirlgroup.com.
Okay, so again, like y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy and think that I'm totally making this up, but again, Black Girl Group came to me in a dream. Again, it was a day that I was super, super stressed out about my job, and I was just like, God, like I really need you to give me something to work toward, because I feel like I'm so depleted right now. Just give me something new, give me something new. Like that was my prayer. Like I really wanted something new, and so literally, Tina, that night when I laid down, I remember going to sleep and having a dream about a micro job site. And if you're not familiar with the term micro job site, it's similar to sites like Fiverr.com, which allows freelancers to come on this platform, list their services, and people are able to hire them at lower cost than hiring a full-time employee. So I had a dream about this micro job site, and like I saw myself literally scrolling through it. And so in the dream, I saw the Black Girl Group. I'm like, okay. So I woke up the next morning, I'm like, okay, let me write this down, the Black Girl Group. And I remember saying to myself, like, God, like, if this is really something that you want me to pursue, and this is just not a crazy dream, I'm going to need for this domain to be available whenever I actually go online to see if anyone has used this blackgirlgroup.com before. And so, Tina, I lied to you not. I went online to check the domain, and I saw that it was available. I was like, you know what? This is my sign. This is what I need to do. So I put in the domain. I bought the domain that day, not knowing what the website was going to look like, not knowing how this was going to come together. But just, again, stepping out on faith, knowing that God gave this to me, that he would help it come to pass, and that he would give me the provisions necessary to see this vision through. And so I bought the domain that day, and since then it's been history. I was able to find, a web designer to help me lay out the website, and thankfully I've had lots of women join the site already. I'm just so excited about the future of Black Girl Group and having the opportunity to help Black women freelancers connect with companies that are already struggling with diverse hiring practices.
Absolutely amazing. Do you see what happens, ladies? Give us some hearts for stepping out on faith. Give us some hearts for just following the Spirit of God, and buying the domain name, and getting the creating the platform like Fiverr, but it's for Black girls, that are freelancing, because we need this. We really need this. So, do you have a why? Okay, wait a minute. What is the ultimate goal for the blackgirlgroup.com?
The ultimate goal, Tina, is for freelancers, especially Black women freelancers, to be able to connect with these large and small businesses who often go to sites like Fiverr or Upwork to find talent. Like, this is giving them an opportunity to actually find these talented Black women who are out there, because for whatever reason there's this misconception out there that A, Black women don't work hard, or B, that we're not good freelancers. And I have found during this time of creating Black Girl Group that there are thousands of successful African American freelancers who are out there, but for whatever reason businesses are having a hard time finding it. So my ultimate goal is to mesh those two audiences together, those Black women who are looking to increase their income, and those companies who are struggling to hire that diverse talent, specifically struggling to hire Black women, and merge them together, and hopefully be able to not only help these businesses become successful in their diversity, but also to help these women step up their coins.
Yes, for the step up of the coin. Yes, for the step up. Because we all need that. I don't know about y'all out there, but I always need my coins. We was talking about some coins before we started this interview, wasn't we, Stephanie? So we always talking about coins, baby. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, okay? Because ain't nothing going on but the rent. So, okay, so can you thoroughly explain, because there's somebody out here that's just watching, and they're like, oh, I want to leave my job. I want to step out on faith. I know I got the skills to become a successful freelancer. I know I can do this. Can you tell them the level of focus and hustle that is needed in order to be a successful freelancer? Please elaborate.
Yes. Okay. So let me first define freelancing for anyone who may be kind of confused about what freelancing is. So freelancing can entail anyone who has a skill of graphic designing, web designing, content writing, social media marketing. Heck, to be completely honest with you, Uber drivers are technically considered freelancers. So that puts things in perspective. Anybody who has any kind of skill, essentially anything that you do at your 9-to-5 job, you can freelance and do it somewhere else. And so it really takes a lot of hustle and a lot of drive to be a freelancer. And one thing that I can honestly say, guys, is that freelancing is not for everybody. Like, if you're not open to working hard, working late hours, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, which I do every single morning, like, if you don't have that in you to actually go after it, then you may need to stick to your 9 to 5. But if you do have that hustle where you're willing to get up in the morning or stay up late at night and being able to work those non-traditional hours, then yes, freelancing is definitely for you. And for me, my freelance skill, I have multiple freelance skills, but two of my primary freelance skills is freelance writing and also freelance video promotions. And see, with those two skills in particular, what I do in order to be able to be a successful freelancer is that I utilize websites like Upwork, I utilize sites like Fiverr, I utilize sites like freelancer.com, I utilize sites like my own, blackgirls.com, and even Craigslist to be able to just do the simple search for a word like freelancer. And if you do those simple searches on all those sites that I listed, then you will be able to see that there are millions, and I'm not exaggerating, of freelance jobs out there. You just have to be willing to go out there and apply. And for me, and I was sharing with Tina a couple of days ago, there are some days, guys, that I'm literally putting in 600 proposals a day beginning at 4 o'clock in the morning. And so that means that I'm often getting a lot of no's, but for every no, there are also a few yeses there too. So you have to be okay with being told no a time or two without getting discouraged. And I think that's the one thing that sets successful and unsuccessful freelancers apart from one another.
Absolutely. And what did you say? What time you wake up in the morning? 10 o'clock?
Girl, 4.
4 a.m. Did y'all hear that? 4 a.m. 4.
But in all honesty, it's because I am a mother and I'm also a wife. And so if I'm not up at 4 o'clock in the morning, my morning could be completely gone, because by maybe 5, 6 o'clock, my family is up and they're moving around. And so I've lost a few hours because I'm tending to my family. I'm cooking for my family. I'm making sure that my daughter's not tearing up our house. It's the little things. And so waking up at 4 o'clock gives me time to be, distraction-free from not only my family, but also from social media, because nobody's up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I don't have to worry about checking Twitter because I know nobody's tweeting at 4 o'clock in the morning. And so if you really want to be able to increase your productivity, I highly suggest that even if you don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get up an extra hour earlier than you typically would. And I promise you will see an increase in your productivity throughout the day.
Amazing. I'm so excited that you're giving these nuggets. I'm so excited because people think it's so easy. People think it's so easy. I get up at 3, 4 in the morning every day myself, every day. And so, Stephanie, since you, yeah, it's hard. You go to bed at 11. You don't want to get up at 3 or 4, but you do. You do. So, Stephanie, is there any particular freelancer or someone who has once been a freelancer who you really admire and look up to?
You know what? I really thought this through, because I've always, tried to find a mentor within anything that I've ever done to be able to kind of pattern myself after. And the only person that I can honestly really say that has really inspired me to step out, not necessarily as a freelancer, but just as an entrepreneur, has been my father, because he's also a business owner. And so, I can often go to him to ask for advice about being a business owner, because he's been there before. Of course, he's not a freelancer, but just to know that I can go to someone who I have a direct connection with, who actually knows the struggles of being a freelancer and what it feels like to, not always get your checks on time, but to know what it feels like to have to go hustle just to find clients every single day. And so I would definitely say, that's someone that I've looked up to entrepreneurial-wise, not necessarily as a freelancer.
Okay, wonderful. Now, one thing that you do specialize in is content writing for SEO, which is a skill most entrepreneurs wish they had. Because SEO is like how you get, how your PayPal pops. You got to get people to your website so that your PayPal can pop. So your content, you specialize in content writing for SEO. And is that a skill that is developed, or did you take a class for that? How did you learn how to do that?
So this just comes back to the things work together for the good. Like, I learned SEO the craziest way. So a few years ago, I actually worked for a company that specialized in doing SEO online for law firms. And so I took the job as a marketing consultant, and I worked there for 2 years, and it was an amazing job. I loved it. But whenever I first took the job, I had no knowledge whatsoever of SEO. But literally, Tina, like, I learned SEO by being thrown into the fire. Like, I was given clients and told, look, make it work. And so I did take some courses. I went through the Google Analytics certification. I went through the Google AdWords certification. Google has so many certifications out there that are free. You just have to actually watch videos and read through a whole bunch of material. But once you take those certification courses, that's also something that if you're interested in being an SEO content writer, that's definitely something that you want to do. Make sure you get those certifications up, or in anything that you're freelancing for. If you have the opportunity to get certifications that are free, go after those certifications, because that will be the one thing that sets you apart from other people. So I actually, getting back to how I learned SEO, I actually learned it on the job training. And SEO is not an easy skill to learn, but there are so many resources out there, specifically, like I said, through a Google certification program that will teach you exactly how to do SEO and to make sure that you're doing whatever is necessary to make sure that your website is coming up in the top pages of Google, which is the main objective for SEO anyway.
Absolutely amazing. You are giving up so many nuggets. Y'all better be giving some hearts now. I know y'all giving them hearts. Now, I can't see it on the screen, but I know y'all giving some hearts. I know y'all not being shysty with them hearts, because she is giving up so many nuggets right now. Okay, so many nuggets. Now, wait a minute. Let's just go back to what you just said. You said that you can get free certifications from Google and learn how to be an SEO from Google, the top notch, the big wigs, Google, and learn how to be a content writer, SEO content writer. Wow.
Right, but the thing is, of course, you do need some skill in writing in order to effectively execute. But if you're just trying to figure out how you can better improve the SEO on your website, yes, definitely go after those Google certifications. Like, they are everything, and like, I cannot preach them enough. Like, they give you the bare minimum information, but it's just enough information that can help you stand out above your competitors. And I know a lot of you guys who are watching may be business owners, or you may have your own blog, you may have your own website. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, guys, if you're not executing your SEO strategy effectively, you can end up being buried on, say, like the 10th page of Google. And I remember when I worked in the SEO, we always had this joke that if you ever want to hide a dead person, hide them on the second page of Google. And so that's one thing that you guys may be really missing out on. You guys may be on that second page of Google, and no one is able to even see your brand. So it doesn't matter that you have great content on your website, or you have 20 million followers on Instagram, or 10 million people in your Facebook group. It doesn't matter. If your SEO isn't good, no one's ever going to see the content that you have to offer. So make sure that you guys are going out there and learning about SEO. Make sure you get those SEO certifications, just if anything, to help you build your brand to the next level.
Wow. And the thing is like, one thing I've learned in entrepreneurship is you can do a lot of things, but you can't do everything. You have to know your strengths. You have to know your strengths. And I know SEO is not my strength, so I might have to call upon you for some of your skills, Stephanie.
I got you.
Okay. So, and other people, how can people contact you if they want to hire you for like SEO content writing as well?
So if you're interested in hiring me, you can definitely reach out to me at my email address, stephanie@blackgirlgroup.net. And if for some reason I can't help you, on blackgirlgroup.com, we have a plethora of talented women out there who I may be able to connect you with in order to help you find the freelancers that best fit the needs of you and your brand. And Tina, you just said something very key, and I just want to go back and highlight it, where you mentioned that you just have to know your strengths. For me, my strength is writing. For me, my strength is SEO. Those are things that I do very well. And because those are things that I do very well, I make it my intention. I'm very intentional when it comes to educating myself on the things that I feel like I'm strong in. So whatever it is you're strong in. So if you're not strong in writing, maybe you're strong in graphic design. Maybe you're strong in building websites. Maybe you're strong in, public speaking. Whatever it is that you're strong in, make sure you're doing things to hone in on that craft every single day.
Are y'all catching what she's throwing? Okay, are y'all catching what she's throwing? Because if you're not, I'm not happy. Is something wrong with you? Are you catching what she's throwing? Because right now she's throwing some nuggets. Always be educating yourself. She taught you how to become content writer SEO certified through Google for free. She just told you. She just dropped nuggets on you. Okay? So, and make sure that you go to her website. If you are a freelancer or if you are someone who is looking for a freelancer, you can go to blackgirlgroup.com. Blackgirlgroup.com. Okay? Don't say we didn't told you. Now after she blow up and the prices go up and the membership go up, don't come up here crying like, well, can I get? No, you can't. We're trying to put you on now. Okay? And speaking, you said that writing is your strength. You've also been a writer for exonicole.com as well as Bravo TV, just to name a few. So how did that come about? Like writing for exonicole.com. How did that come about?
Girl, the grace of God. I mean, like I have nothing else to say. It was all God. So crazy, so crazy. Nicole actually reached out to me maybe a week after I had been laid off my job. And this is the crazy thing, Tina. Like for years, and this was when she was Nicole Vicky. I actually had put on my vision board that I someday wanted to work for Nicole. I don't know why, Nicole, but for me, at the time, she was like a modern day Oprah. And so I'm like, I want to work for Nicole. Like, I see where her brand is going. And so whenever she came with this XO Nicole, I'm like, damn, I really want to work for this girl. And so one day I saw that she had posted on social media that she was hiring new writers. And so like I saw like all these hundreds of girls were applying for the job. And I'm like, dang, like, I'm just going to throw my resume in, but I don't know if she's going to respond or not. And I kid you not, like the day I sent in my resume, she was like, I have been reading your work on Huffington Post. I would love for you to join my team. And, since then, like, it has been so amazing. Like, I love Nicole. Like she's been so open and transparent and just kind of been a friend to me and sharing, advice and different tricks for me as well. And so I think it's very amazing what she's doing with her platform. But like I said, like, for me, as far as me working with her, it was really just God. It was a God moment. I think it was just perfect timing because I had applied for it with her before and didn't get it. And so I think God saw whenever I lost my job, like, hey, this is the perfect time for me to move her into this next transition of her life.
Right. So that I guess he was like, you finally, I had to push you out. Now you didn't step out on faith. I had to push you into your faith. And so now that you're working, and you started freelancing literally the day you got laid off, he was like, okay, now she's ready. She's ready for what she put on that vision board years ago. She's ready for it. She's prepared for it. So now I'm going to give it to her. People, vision boards really do work. Vision boards really do work. Okay? They work. They really work. You put your vision board, put what you want on it, and you had put it on the vision board, had applied, didn't get it, and hadn't even really thought about it too much. But then, like you said, she reached out to you. She reached out to you. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And so, I just have to ask you. Now, I know you said at the beginning you are a wife, you are a mother, you are a freelancer. What is your secret sauce as far as balancing all that? You got a nanny, right? I know you got a housekeeper. I know. Yes, you do.
No, girl. No. Girl, I wish. Tina, like, just to be completely honest with you, I give myself grace every single day because I finally accepted, you know what, like, if I don't get it all done in one day, there's always tomorrow. And at one point in my life, like, I really used to beat myself up when I feel like, okay, I feel like I'm executing in my career, but I feel like I'm failing as a wife. I feel like I'm executing in my career, but I'm failing as a mom. I've had those thoughts so many times in the past, but just within the last few years, I've realized, you know what, Stephanie, like, if you don't get it all done, nobody has ever said that you have to be Superwoman. And being able to acknowledge that I don't have to be Superwoman gives me the will to wake up every single morning and know, you know what, if I don't get it all done today, there's always tomorrow.
Well, I hear that. And as women, we oftentimes beat ourselves up, whenever we have so many roles as a wife, as a mother. We're a sister, we're a daughter, we're a best friend, we're the corporate executive, and we're also the cook. We clean, we do the laundry, and if we don't get everything done, we want to beat ourselves up. But I'm so glad that you're in a place in your life which is so important and so healthy mentally, not only physically but mentally, to know that if you don't get it done one day, it can get done the next. Long as you're
exactly. And I had to. It took me actually one day, like having a mental breakdown where I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And within that time, whenever I really had that serious breakdown, that's whenever I realized, you know what? It's okay not to have it all together. Like, it really is okay. And I think that it takes every single woman, a different amount of time to get to that point. But I'm just so thankful that I've reached this point now instead of having to deal with it later.
Wow. And it's so I'm glad you found that peace early on, I'm so glad you found that peace
Right.
early on. Okay, so before we let you go, because you've already given up so many nuggets. Before we let you go, before someone starts freelancing, what are the top 3 things someone should have in place before they start freelancing? The top 3.
I would definitely say a portfolio, which again, if you're a writer, you can get a free portfolio on a website called contently.com, and that's contently.com. Create a free portfolio. If you have bylines on any website, or if you have a link to anything that you ever copywritten, upload it straight to the site, and they create a portfolio for you on the spot. Also, if you are a graphic designer or a web designer, there is a website called Behance.com that allows you to create a graphic or a web design portfolio on the spot as well. You don't have to know any kind of web design skills. All you need to do is know how to upload your photos or screenshots of whatever you've designed most recently. And so I definitely say portfolio. Second thing is I definitely think you should have hustle. Hustle is super, super important because, like I said earlier, freelancing is not for everybody. It's hard, and if you're not willing to hustle, if you don't have the energy to hustle, then you're going to die in this game. Like, it's not going to work out for you. And last, I'll say you definitely need to have faith. And I know that may sound cliche, but there are days where freelancing gets really, really tough. And sometimes you might have a week where you're making thousands of dollars, and then the next week you might make maybe $10 or $15. And you have to keep your faith up during those days, because if you don't, you'll give up at the drop of a dime when it comes to freelancing, because it's not a sprint, it's a journey, and you have to be willing to continue to endure.
Oh, girl, did she just preach a sermon right quick? Was that a sermon? She said it is not a sprint. It is a journey. You have to be willing to endure, okay? Because what? The race ain't given to the swift nor the strong, but he who can endure to the end, okay? What? Oh my goodness, girl. Don't you start up in here. Don't you start up in here. Well, listen, you have given us so many nuggets in such a short amount of time. Oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. But thank you so much for coming on. Make sure if you are a freelancer or if you're looking for a freelancer, you go to blackgirlgroup.com. Blackgirlgroup.com. But wait a minute, before we go, we have to talk about your ebook. Talk about your ebook. It's a free ebook for freelancers, because freelancers, when they're starting out, they need some information, and you're going to give it to them for free. Where can they get this?
So you can download the freelancer's income guide. If you're on Twitter, go to twitter.com/the Black Girl Group, and if you click on my pinned tweet, you will see it at the very top. There's a bit.ly link that'll take you straight to the download of the e-guide. And let me just tell you a quick bit about it. This e-guide is created to help those freelancers who may not be making a ton of money writing, or they may not make a ton of money, graphic design. But this tells you different ways you can make money as a freelancer with something as small as just your cell phone and having a camera. There's so many different little tricks out there that you guys would never have guessed would bring you money into your pocket. So if you're interested in learning how you can increase your income with multiple different side hustles, you definitely need to download that book tonight.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us such amazing content, such amazing information. If you don't take advantage of this information, you're crazy. I'm just letting you know. You're crazy. She told you how to get certified on Google for free on Google for free. She's giving you a free ebook on different ways to make money, and all you need is your cell phone and a camera. She's what she told you, she's offering her services, and she's telling you about blackgirlgroup.com. Now, if you are a freelancer, and if you don't take this information, if you don't watch the replay, then something's wrong with you. Okay? Because this woman is giving you so much information. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming on to Gold Digger TV, our Gold Digger Approved interview series here on Periscope. You are amazing. Make sure if you want to contact her for her services or learn more about her, you can reach her at blackgirlgroup.com, or you can reach her on Twitter at blackgirlgroup. And listen, when you have other things going on, we have to bring you back, honey. Let me put this logo back up. Let me just put that up real quick. And we're going to dance.
Yeah, y'all make sure you blackgirlgroup.com tonight. Sign up, please. And if you know someone who's looking to hire a freelancer, tell them to sign up too. We're all family.
Yes, we're all family. We're all in the same game. We're all trying to make it somewhere. We're all trying to make it to the next level. So why not share the information with someone who can be blessed as well? Okay? So once again, you can find her on Twitter at Black Girl Group. You can go to her website if you are a freelancer or you're looking for a freelancer, blackgirlgroup.com. And we're going to say goodnight, honey, because I think you've dropped the mic with all these nuggets. You have seriously dropped the mic with all of these nuggets. I mean, if they don't take advantage, I don't know what their problem is. But Stephanie, thank you so much for coming on and blessing us with your presence, with your knowledge and your wisdom and your expertise, and just being so real and authentic, and, just sharing how God pushed you, into freelancers, being a freelancer, because a lot of people are. And we'll talk to you next time, baby. Next time you got something popping going on, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, let's dance out, okay?